So I got the iPhone 10 and I was really excited about it. I thought that it's gonna be so much better than the phone that I had, which is 7 Plus. Everybody was saying, oh, there's no bezels or whatever it's called, but I call them frames. But basically, I thought there was gonna be no bezels around. To me, looks like both of these phones have bezel. I just really don't like this part, the top part. It really is out of place. Something about it that bothers me so much, I cannot put a finger on it. Like, you know, like they were trying to hide it in a way so that it is so bezel-less, borderless, but it's still there and you can still see it. Seriously, like you look at this, you're like, okay, whatever, that's part of the phone. This, on the other hand, looks like something extra, like it shouldn't be there. This right here, that bezel, that frame, is the same as it is on the iPhone 7 Plus. So if you put this phone on top of the other, you can see that, yeah, you can still see those bezels, white bezels from this phone right there. But then when you turn it on, there's that additional bezel on the new iPhone 10, which makes the phone so much more thinner. If you want to read a book, for example, and I honestly use my phone a lot for reading books, so if you go to iBooks, so like on this phone you can see about like 7 words, on this one 5. I really don't like that. This phone looks like a toy, especially this part, this. Why make it so round? Why make it so animated? It's almost like cartoonish. Or like if you read a book, for example, it seems like a sticker on top of it, which doesn't really look that good, at least to me. If my finger is installed to open up the phone, it's so much more smoother because I don't have to tap on this and then look at it so it opens up. Here, I just hold this button and it opens up. Super smooth. Another app that I'm always using is Instagram, just to compare. Isn't this is so much bigger than this? You see? Much smaller screen. I love iPhone 7 Plus because I like the fact that it has white borders. It doesn't really matter to me what color the back of the phone is because I never look at the back of my phone. Do you? Sure, it's beautiful, it is so pretty, the glass, it's actually more white than silver, which I was so excited for. But you usually look at your phone like this. You don't look at it at the back. They really did a good job on designing this phone in the back. But why couldn't they just do the same thing that they did with the black? Why couldn't they make this white? Not sure if you'll be able to see this. When you read an article and you scroll really fast, it takes a little bit for the words to load. But when you keep scrolling, it doesn't load immediately. It's a little bit blurry, which obviously sucks. And emojis. Absolutely. Awesome idea, very cute. I was looking forward to using those. But to keep the phone just for emojis? Besides, iPhone 8 is so much cheaper than this. And this one is so much more fragile because you have all of this glass around it. You drop it, you'll have to fix it and pay so much money for it to fix it. Not even sure if it's worth it. I would need to put a case on because I wouldn't want to break it when it falls. So it really defeats the purpose of having such a nice phone in the back, and the front, it's gonna still be black. It's still not gonna have white borders the way the iPhone 7 Plus or iPhone 8 has. Obviously, apps like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram have been already updated for this new phone to fit the new phone, but a lot of apps were not. Actually, so I haven't updated Facebook yet, and this is how it looks like. You see? Siri? No, I was saying you see. I wasn't asking you, Siri, to talk to me. How there's on top, right here, this portion, like the black, it shouldn't be there. Another thing that I don't really like about this phone is that I know that they use OLED screen, OLED technology, but when you open it, you look at it, it's a little bit yellowish. And I did change the settings. I made sure that the night mode is not on. I made it the brightest possible, but still, this phone looks a little bit yellow, like a little bit on the warmer side, where this is much better for me. Like when I look at these phones, if I didn't know that this phone is the new phone and much more expensive, I would say that this phone is the new one. I just want to be able to go on my phone and be able to read an article, be able to read a book or a magazine on my phone with a nice size, and not being able to, like, you know, look at this like a toy, look and scroll a little bit, little. I think this phone is just not for me. But unfortunately, until Apple comes up with the iPhone 10 Plus, I will stick to iPhone 8. Thanks for watching, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe.